I am very disappointed, but I'm also just a bit upset because of the newest news that came out from PlayStation just about an hour ago, which is the fact that the Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut that's been rumored and leaked and talked about, it turns out that it's real, but it has some attached controversy to it. They've decided to make it, in my opinion, pretty overpriced for the package you're getting. But let's try and explain why this is just something that seemingly sucks, even if the game itself is going to be great. What's up, gamers? DreamcastGuy here, and let me just say right up front, I love Ghost of Tsushima. In fact, it was my game of the year last year. It was just so freaking good. I put in nearly 100 hours, I got the Platinum Trophy, I played a lot of the online multiplayer, but one of the things I've been most curious about is downloadable content, some paid expansions, more chances to go in this world, play as Jin, and really kind of just explore more beautiful landscapes. Well, today, they finally revealed Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut for the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4, and it's coming out relatively soon, just August 20th. But I was curious about all the new stuff that's being added in, which is surprisingly a completely new island, which seems pretty fantastic. It's got new stuff, some traumatic moments of his past. It's a good chance to go back and basically chop up even more fellow samurai. That's fantastic. But you know what? Enough foreplay. Let me show you the controversy. Let's actually look at why the internet is downright mad. So we are scrolling past some different stuff. Once I got to this part here, this is the part of the PlayStation blog where I started to notice that something was off. This is strange to me. They're doing a completely separate release. They're basically treating Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut as a totally different game. Like, look at all this extra content. Now they're selling it's a PlayStation 5 physical release. They're doing a new freaking release on PlayStation 4 on a disc of the Director's Cut. But I was curious about the cost. Pre-orders and upgrades. Ghost of Tsushima will launch for $70 on PlayStation 5, or sorry, no, that's PS4. Yeah, so $60 on PS4, $70 on PlayStation 5, and that's just the pre-orders. So let's take a look at people like you and me, people who have already purchased the game, we've installed it, we've played it, we've beat it. Well, what is it going to cost to experience this new expansion? Well, here we get into that. If you already own the PlayStation 4 version of Ghost of Tsushima, you can upgrade to the Director's Cut for $20. $20 for this extra content, which, keep in mind, is probably going to be a couple extra maps to the multiplayer. It's stuff like lip syncing. Yes, that's actually a feature that they're advertising in this. But here's the other thing. If you want to actually get it, from the PlayStation 4 version to the PlayStation 5 version is $30. So if you've already upgraded it on PlayStation 4, you can jump to PlayStation 5 for $10. But if you want to go from the original Ghost of Tsushima, the PlayStation 4 version, to the Director's Cut on PS5, it is $30. You know, I am frustrated by this. And I say this as a fan, and I'm not trying to come off like a hater, but my thought is this. Look at the actual content they're advertising here. Let's look at these actual things. Like, okay, these screenshots, absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This seems super great. Captured on a PlayStation 5. These are staggering graphics, beautiful smoke, weaving waves of grain, or whatever the hell. But here's my thought. Look at these features. This is coming to PS4 and PS5, but you know what? The content's going to be optimized. It's going to be better on PlayStation 5. We've heard your feedback. We're going to be making Japanese lip syncing. We're also going to be doing things like haptic feedback and 3D audio, drastically improved load times, 4K resolution. Okay, that's all nice, but is that $30 nice? I'm a big fan of vote with your wallet, and I feel like vote with your wallet, it's a two-way street. It's good and it's bad. If you truly love something, you buy it and you support its existence. Now, let me actually just, right now, I'm going to grab something off my shelf because I've purchased this game 3 times and I have no regrets which is Hades. I absolutely love this game so freaking much. I've purchased it and beat the heck out of it back on Nintendo Switch originally. I now own the physical edition because even though it's still sealed, I just wanted to be able to have this game a second time because I support its existence. And now I've pre-ordered it on the PlayStation 5 because I think you should support good art. But stuff like this, it makes me feel just a bit conflicted because as much as I love Sucker Punch and as much as I love Ghost of Tsushima, this feels like a crazy markup. For somebody like me who purchased this game originally back on launch day for $60 on the PlayStation 4 and loved it, now paying this $30 upgrade cost, that means I'm going to be paying a total of $90 to play this game's entirety expansions. Like, I'm frustrated by that because it feels like it's trying to screw over the fans that purchased this day one. Like at this point, I might actually just buy the physical edition on PlayStation 5 because why the hell not? Like why not at least get a box or a box art? But I feel like they're also trying to just take advantage of people like me. It's weird that they're not making this $5 or $10 or maybe at least piecemealing it out. I wish that this was mostly a free update, like hey, we've decided to fix the mouths that weren't synced up properly, and hey, if you spend $10 to upgrade it to PlayStation 5, now you get the haptic feedback. It's weird to me that you have to buy this bulk bundle. It's everything or it's nothing. You get all the expansions, all the islands, all of everything for this gigantic price tag, or you go in the garbage can. This is stupid to me, and I understand the anger about it. I've been looking around online, and already people are just seemingly kind of shocked. PS4 owners can upgrade the game, or you can just buy the game directly. Simple or something. Now, look at these replies. $20 to upgrade a game we already own. Hello. $30 to upgrade the game to PS5. What? This is ridiculous. Sony completely botched this transition to PS5. How is it possible that the game's license and save data aren't unified like in virtually any other ecosystem? What really kind of strikes me about this is that it puts a crossroads before you where you have to choose to either pay an exuberant cost for what may be a couple hours of content, or to just skip this and never know the ending of Jin's story before Ghost of Tsushima 2 eventually comes out someday. It makes me think that this just sucks, because I wish that this was a tinier price tag and that it kind of just respected the fans more, especially after how much they've bragged about the sales numbers of Ghost of Tsushima. How much profit do you need? How much do you need to make sure every fan is paying the most for every single bit of content? If this comes out and Iki Island is like 3 hours long, I mean, the internet is going to burn down. It's going to be one of the most hated expansions of all time. But I guess we're going to see. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm buying it. I'm going to make a video about it. I want to talk about this new content. I want to see how good or bad it is. But for you, I'd probably pass for now. Wait for a price drop. Wait for this bundle to become a more affordable rate. Because definitely it's going to happen at some point. But what do you think? Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all, and keep dreaming. Hey, also additionally, go watch my previous video. I put up a video this morning talking about the fact that there's a new company that's just been purchased by Sony. It sounds like we're going to be seeing a lot of PlayStation exclusives coming to PC very, very soon. In fact, maybe this director's cut is already being prepped for Steam as well. And I guess we're going to find out. What a mess. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.